everybody! Welcome back to another stream, another cute stream, if I'm gonna go with my branding, quote-unquote. Very happy to see all of you this Monday. I hope you guys had nice weekends. I hope you're having lovely days wherever you're at, whatever part of day it is, because time is still a weird soup, and that's just how that goes. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing a little bit more Paper Mario Thousand Year Door today. Honestly, if I thought about it for 2 seconds, I'd know where we are, but right now it escapes me, so we'll just all be surprised when I click the button. I did get, probably no one will notice anything like this, but a lot of my like little random things that I have in the back here are from a subscription to a Pusheen box that I have that comes a few times a year and gives me like little merch and stuff like that. And so I'm happy because I have some new ones. So I've got a little dude with an ice cream cone now. I'm waiting for them to fix his truck because it came broken. And I also have a chalkboard. So the thing is, I do not own chalk, which means I can't create this now, but it does mean that within some reason, I'm expecting at some point there's going to be a point redemption that allows you to decide what is going to be on the chalkboard, because that would amuse me. It will have to be polite words only, because I won't put rude words, but it might be interesting. So that is a thing that is probably going to be coming up. And so, yes, K. Menzel, chalk. I do need chalk in order to use a chalkboard, and it didn't come with chalk, so it's fine. It's fine. So anyway, we are at level 8 right now. We've been playing for 11.5 hours, and so I'm going to cite that to my awesome cutscene voice acting is definitely why this is taking so much longer than Paper Mario did, because there's many more cutscenes and many more dramatic whatever liquid chalk markers. I don't know. Honey, I'm gonna be real here. Of the two of us, I would trust your research skills more. So if you think something is good, as long as I can write and also erase, then give her is how that feels. So level 8, playtime, 11 hours, 29 minutes, and I did remember where we were. We are in the middle of one of the very interesting, kind of, another sort of unique thing. Yes! See, Ashley Gibson? See? This is what I watched this for. You can't, like, read it very well, I think, on stream, but I can say what it says, and I can, like, repeat that regularly so people know what it says, even if it's multiple. I think that would be really cute. And so I am very excited about its existence and about the fact that it kind of matches the rest of what's going on here, and so, like, I'm just super excited for when I eventually get chalk, and by I mean I'm pretty sure K. Menzel is ordering me chalk sometime in the next 10 minutes or so, and so maybe I'll have it by Thursday, who knows? Anyway, we are in the middle of chapter 3, I think. I want to call it chapter 4, but I'm pretty sure it's only chapter 3. We are in Glitzville, which is a floating city, because that's now a thing in the Paper Mario universe, and we are a wrestler. Sort of. We have to battle our way to the top, so Poison Darth Frog, if you're still hanging out and you said you wanted to catch up on wrestling, well, you just get some extra of that. Apparently today. So I think we just made the major leagues. When I paused, you have to fight 20 opponents in a row, and then you get a chance to fight the champion to maybe figure out what happened to the... We don't really know where the crystal star is anymore. We thought it was on the Champs belt, and then it was a fake on the Champs belt, and so we don't know where the real one is, but also this chapter has been very dramatic. Like, in between every fight, there's a random little cutscene narration of whatnot, and so I'm sure that they'll give us more information. We also did just get a mysterious letter from someone who signed themselves X, that told... Are you serious? Okay, so maybe not until... I might have chalk. What? You must use a wet cloth or Windex. Always test on a small portion of your surface. I think I'm gonna test it before I create the redemption, but I might have chalk, and so that might be very exciting. Okay, things are happening. A cute word of the day, a la Sesame Street. Today's stream is brought to you by the number 2 in the word. Honestly, I like it, Ash. I think that's fantastic. And so like this is why I'm planning to do something with it. And yes, we are at the wrestling chapter. So, let's dive right in, shall we? Yeah, so I think I saved right after the Major Leagues, so I should be just outside the Major Leagues room. Yes, this is the Major Leagues room. I know because he moved out of my way. And in order to get to the Major Leagues, I had to meet this new buddy. So if you weren't here last time, this dude is my new friend. He's my new party member. He's a little Yoshi that like moves really quickly, despite the fact that I'm like larger than him. And I think we named him, I let chat name him Stronkt. There it is. I didn't remember what we changed because I got patat and stronk. And so we like mashed the two words together and Stronkt was the best one. So this is Stronkt, our like our freshly hatched Yoshi companion. Oh yeah, I kind of meant to look up Spike Shield. I have to fight some things that are difficult to fight in this game. Cool. So I am locked in that locker. That is fabulous. I don't think there is anything in any of the lockers. Okay, well that has clothes in it, but that's not what I meant. There's also... Oh, okay. So that bathroom is busy. So the other thing that happened right before we signed off is we found Bandy Andy from the minor leagues room, and he told us a bunch of stories, like legends, about Glitzville, that do in fact all have some ring of something kind of helpful, for kind of your learning, I guess. It's interesting to have stopped halfway through the chapter, and to be trying to like pick up in my brain where we're at. Is that a DS on the wall? You know what? It does actually really look like one. Also kind of like the Wii U gamepad, which is like more comparable in size, but that didn't exist yet at the time. So it's definitely something reminiscent of the handheld devices. This is actually how you set your next match. So there's opportunities for you to move around freely in between each match, but the way you progress the story is basically you reserve a match, you're given a condition, and then you start combat in the arena, and during your combat you have to fulfill the condition in order to advance to the next rank. Otherwise you stay the same rank and have to like refight certain battles and whatever. And so what's interesting about that is that sometimes the conditions are impossible to fulfill. So for example, the battle that I just completed at the end of last Thursday's stream, which is on my YouTube channel at Lady QEW Gaming, if the VOD expires and you haven't had a chance to look at it or anything like that. But that battle is against the Armored Harriers, which are, yes, the condition is more than just survive Poison Dart Frog. The Armored Harriers have infinite defense. So the only thing that can damage them is each other, which is why it's important that you earn this party member in this chapter, because you basically fight them once and have to run away because it's not winnable combat. Nothing you do will have any effect on them. But when you run away, this egg that you've collected from the hot dog stand, yes, there's just so much drama. It hatched and it became this little Yoshi friend that you name, and he has an attack called Gulp, where he can swallow an enemy and spit it back out at the enemy behind it. So that's how you have to defeat the Armored Harriers. However, one of the possible conditions, which are random, and so I have had this happen before, the conditions are random, and so you can actually, when you are fighting the Armored Harriers, get the condition of do not use flower points in the combat, and you have to use flower points to use Gulp, and you have to use Gulp in order to beat them, which means that is an unfulfillable condition. So that's just one example of a few that I know of where like you just can't beat them. I guess he's kind of like Kirby, and it's definitely rigged. But thankfully we've been lucky so far, and we've been able to fulfill all of the conditions, although some of them have been a little bit more complicated than we would strictly like. But here we are, and we're just going to kind of keep going through this and see where the rest of the story takes us. I think it's just a really interesting structure for a chapter, because it's less about running back and forth or like finding things, since it's all kind of in this very contained location, and I find that pretty cool. So we're going to reserve a match because I don't remember what I was doing. Oh yeah, right. I was doing him as a Western. Well, boy, howdy, Gonzalez. Fixin' for a fight, huh? Well, alrighty then. Let me just see here. Your next opponent will be ranked 9 in the Glitz Pit, the Tiny Spinies. Now listen, son. Ah, crap. This is a difficult one. In this battle, I want you to avoid switching partners out. Gotta go with who brung you. Okay, yeah, no, I was reading that right. We're fine. Gotta go with who brung you. A fight to the end, side by side. Now that's drama. Now get in there and stand by your pard. So what's interesting about that is the Tiny Spinies. I'm pretty sure I've spiked backs. And I do not have Spike Shield, which means I can't jump on them to flip them over. And Goombella only has Head Bonk. And so I think I might need her in order to tattle on them so that I can learn about them. But I then will not be able to use her to attack. So this is going to be an interesting battle, but I'm going to try it anyway because I think it is winnable. I just might take a fair amount of damage in the meantime. Like, I think it's that pointy guy, but we'll see. We'll see. What have we got? I was right. I do have Quake Hammer equipped, and so that is my current plan. The Tiny Spinies. Oh, honey, we might lose to scrubs like them. Well, that was a pretty good pun. I kind of wish I'd been reading these. Don't change partners. Yes, thank you. This is also the chapter where being able to hit stylish commands matters. Yeah, she's focused on flipping it over. Because if you can hit stylish commands, you get star power back faster, and sometimes star power is... Oh, sweet! It does flip them over! Okay. We're fine. Everything's fine. So she can whack. I don't remember what their defense was. I'll just do it again. Okay, much less stressful than I was expecting. And also very good on the stylish commands. Just used a lot of flower points. So one of the other cool things about this chapter, which I just think is kind of neat, is that there are beds in the locker rooms. And the beds restore your health and flower points if you sleep in them. As do many beds. That's Jolene. She's been acting suspiciously, but she's the administrator here. So you don't have to be as careful to, like, conserve your flower points or to, like, juggle your health or use items to, like, give yourself advantages and that sort of thing, because by and large, you can just heal up between every fight, and that's very helpful. So it didn't give me a cutscene in between, so there isn't really any new information right now, so I'm just gonna keep reserving matches. Well, boy, howdy, fixin' for a fight. Your next opponent will be ranked 8 in the Glitz Pit, the Poker Faces. Now listen, son, in this battle, I want you to avoid switching partners out. Yes, great. Kemenzel. Kemenzel. It's a pretty good joke, though. It's a pretty good joke. So he gave us the exact same condition. So, I don't remember who the poker faces are. But I probably need to tattle at least one of them. And we'll just hope that I can defeat them. Oh no, these guys suck! So, the poker faces, Shy Guys was a really good guess. I was thinking, like, we've already fought the bandits, which was my other kind of first impression guess if I wanted to go for poker faces, and so I thought they were pointy, but I couldn't remember the pointy things that I hadn't fought yet. So they're these, and these suck, because you can't really attack them with a hammer or anything. So I'm a little bit limited. But again, they only have 2 health. So I could even do it, like, without making my partner attack, technically. They sucked the first time I fought them because the first time I fought them I didn't have the same equipment. And that makes things complicated. But that was nice and easy. So let's see if we get more drama. Now if you'll excuse me, I must be going. Thank you, Jolene. Aha! Whoa, Mario! That was another email, right? Don't just stand there. Check it. Go to the watering hole outside the Glitz pit from X. It's from that X guy again? Great. The watering hole, huh? If you say so, X. Who is this mystery guy? So, there's somewhere we need to go. However, we're gonna take a nap first, because naps are important. Mostly I forget to take naps if I don't do it immediately. Whoops! Sorry, Goombella, I didn't mean to pummel you. Let's just hit this while we go by. Always save. Is that your guess for who X is, Poison Darth Frog? The whole of this chapter is basically contained inside that building. Professor Xavier. Yes, it's definitely him. And then, like, this screen, there's a shop and a hot dog stand over here, and a phone booth. I will not, but thank you. Thank you, Ash. And there's also a fresh juice bar. Now, I am assuming that they mean the fresh juice bar? Ooh. That is a thing that I missed when I was in here before. Hey dude, you run this place, right? Oh, you're Mr. Gonzalez. Yeah, that's the mustache I've been waiting for. Actually, you're pretty late. Somebody left a package and a note by the door a little bit ago. The letter said look for a thick-stashed man named Gonzalez and gave him this. The letter was talking about is this. Okay, so that was how this chapter chooses to give me the item that I need in order to progress. Whoa. Nice to meet you. Mom's red pad tastes funky. Nice to meet you. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for dropping a follow. Lovely to see you. You are just in time for me to casually learn another thing about this game, which is cool. It's cool. So Toadette is going to explain the super hammer to us. Oh shoot, she had a voice and I've just been skipping her stuff. What was her voice again? High and squeaky? I think it was high and squeaky. She's gonna explain the super hammer. Plus, you can also use a wicked cool new technique. Wanna learn about it? Sure you do. Let's practice. It's a little hard, but I'm sure you'll get it. Hyper. That was it. It was Hyper that was Toadette. Hold down B and rotate the directional stick until your body twists up. Then release B to perform your super hammer technique. The key is to rotate a lot before releasing B. So, press B. Yeah, do it! Oh, excellent, Mario! You're so awesome! You want to try it again? No, I got it. Okay, great! You mastered the super hammer. With the super hammer move, you can break even big blocks like this. Oh gee, I almost forgot. You can use the super hammer in battle too. Try it. See you later, Mario. Good luck with your quest. And then she runs off. So, for those who remember the minor leagues locker room, and also the stories that are told, there's apparently a wall in the minor league locker room that isn't real. And when you go into the minor league locker room, there's just a giant block, like exactly that block, just in the way. And so now we actually have the item that we can use to break that, and we can see what's behind it if we want to. So far as I could tell, that hammer's a new model, the Hammerwhack 2005. Real nice hammer all around, solid craftsmanship, good grip, high bonkability. The commercials for this thing say that the hammer chooses its user. They aren't cheap either, so whoever gave this to you must be a big fan. But why leave it in the juice shop? Doesn't that strike you as a bit odd? I mean, it's not like it's that hard to hand a gift to a pro fighter. Mario, another email? Smash the blockade in the minor league locker room. From X. Chat, you funny. The blockade in the minor league locker room. Huh? What's behind it, do you think? So, to be fair, I would have done this anyway, but the game is not taking any chances because it has to make sure you know what you're supposed to do next with regularity. So let's see if I can do what it says. I know I'm a major leaguer, but they might let me in. Huh. So someone has been talking to the security. Oh, hey, look, it's the Armored Harriers. We beat them up. Actually, hold on. Mr. Stinkwad. Oh, that's good. That's lovely. Okay, so this giant block thing, we're just gonna break it. Oh, interesting. Okay. So the other cool thing that Strunked can do is, oops, is when I stop screwing up, is he can do the Yoshi Hover, which lets me get across a dubious paper. It looks like it has lots of important stuff on it. Oh shoot, anyone remember what voice I used for Strunked? Something like surfery, probably. But like young. Ugh. I don't remember anything. Macho Man. Yes. It's kind of my favorite that just like as Mario you could just hop on this teeny little Yoshi and he just runs around. It's great. Something like... Nah, I don't remember. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Yes, I definitely... That is what that dubious paper is, Ash. That's 100% what the dubious paper is. Whoa, Gonzalez! That's some kind of scientific paper on the crystal stars? Who'd be investigating those things besides us? They even took pictures. Who'd leave something like that lying around? This just freaks of funny business. So yeah, thank you for that opinion. Uh-oh. You again. Mr. Gonzalez, what are you doing in here? This is the minor league locker room. Major league athletes are forbidden. Even if they weren't, it's hardly appropriate to bash down our walls. I'll just be confiscating this. Thank you very much. So the administrator stole the paper and left. Which is great. Dang! What's with her? We busted her humps getting that information. Some people just gotta rain on parades. Well, at least we know the crystal star is here. I mean, he definitely busted his hump, I think, carrying me around. So that's the little bit of plot that we get in between. Hey, Bandy Andy. I've already talked to him about everything I can talk to him about. So yeah, that's a little bit of plot we get in between those two fights. We're gonna go back to Goombella. Some random guy emailed me and told me to do it. Do you want me to just ignore this email? Yeah, exactly, Poison Darth Frog. Obviously. Okay, so what have we got this time? Well, boy, howdy, fixin' for a fight. Your next opponent will be ranked 7 in the Glitz Pit, the Shell Shockers. Now listen, son. In this battle, I want you to avoid using any of them there special moves. I think the crowd's craving a nice long battle at its simplest and finest. Now get in there and don't go a grandstanding. So that means I can't use any of the moves that have star energy, which can be complicated. I think these might be those blue-shelled Koopas. And if they are, I think they might... I'm trying to remember and I don't, so I'm just gonna wait until Goombella gives me a tattle. I should actually remember to tattle them this time. I forgot to tattle the Paragoomba last time. Okay. So no special moves allowed. Shady Paratroopa. 8-3 defense 1. Okay, so unlike typical Koopas and Paratroopas, its attack jumps when it flips off its back. And it has a move that hits you and your ally at once. Okay. Yep. That is what I thought they were. So, I'm a little bit frustrated because the Earthquake dude, I need him to not use Earthquake. Ooh. But these are the ones, in fact, that when they're on their back, do more damage, not less. So that's kind of frustrating. Oof. Bye, Goombella. I do have a life shroom, so that's fine. Oh my gosh, the sunglasses on the Lady Kiwi WoW again. That's amazing. But I have gotten what I need from her, so I'm gonna switch to somebody else. I'm gonna get rid of the guy with the Earthquake. Ah, so close. Then I'm gonna switch... Oh, I only have 6 health, man. That is not a lot. Okay. Nice. I am not sure how much damage this does. Enough. Okay, we're fine. We're not very happy, but we're fine. Lots of health lost in that one. But I didn't use my star energy, which is important, because the best way to fight them would have 100% been to use the Earth Tremor move, because that does like 6 damage to them regardless of defense. Oh no! Strong is sleepy, and he's in pain, and now I have to fight another battle with him. Okay, so important things to care about. I think that I still have to not use my star moves, which means I can't use the one that restores health. I do have enough flower points to do this twice, as long as I don't die. Sometimes they do this. There is going to be another... Okay. There is going to be another one like this. I think I have to fight Bowser at some point. Okay, down they go, and we're fine. Oh, and we get a level up! That's lovely. It's not going to help us with Goombella, but it is going to help us in general. I'm so tempted to go find another life shroom, because it's stressful to not have one, but that's also okay. So what do we think? A little bit more health. Well, definitely either more health or more badge. I think I'm going to go with more badge. Because I know I have quick change. And I can't equip it because I don't have enough. Oh, that was a great time for a level up. Very stressful. two fights for the price of one. And I'm still only going to go up one rank. Jolene's stealing our info. Oh. And we get another email. Oh! Keep sticking your nose in where it doesn't belong and you are dead meat. Huh. Well, that's exciting. Okay, I'm gonna go sleep again, because Goombella is still kind of hurt. And that's important. I really just want to level up the like badge stat as fast as possible, but that will put you in a really rough position for like certain combats. So damage dodge is really helpful though. But is it as helpful as quick? Oh! Actually, I guess considering what I'm doing right now, that's not a terrible option. Give a little bit more power. I'm just gonna hit the save block, because I managed to pull out a win on that fight anyway, despite doing really, really badly in phase 1 of it. Okay. So what have we got? Since there's no plot, we'll just do this. Fixin' for a fight? Well, alrighty then. Your next opponent is ranked 6 in the Glitz Pit, the Fuzz. Now listen, son. In this battle, I want you to let your enemy damage you 5 times, okay? It's just so dang boring when a match is too one-sided. You hear what I'm saying to you? Now get in there and kick some behind. So this is also one of the more difficult ones, because letting them damage me 5 times means I have to be slow enough hurting them for that. So let's see, because this might be fuzzies that we're up against, and that also kind of sucks. And also, I am unclear, yep, 3 fuzzies. I'm also unclear on what damage means in this context, and what me means in this context. So, to damage you, is that my party, or is that specifically Mario? I don't actually know, never figured it out. And also, I think one of these fuzzies doesn't do damage to my health. I think it does damage to my flower points, like it sucks up flower points, and I don't know if that counts or not, because I don't know how this game interprets this stuff. So this is a hilarious combat to be trying this on. But the fuzzies are threatening to suck up her souls, so we're gonna give it a try. 5 times. So there's 3 of them. Take damage at least 5 times. So there's 3 of them, and I would honestly really like... to be able to let all 3 of them attack me next time, because then I can kill one and get 2 more attacks. So I think what I'm going to do... Well, I'll just wave. That's fine. And then Goombella needs to tell me things about these guys, so she can do that stuff. So I had to let him do that, because if I defended, that wouldn't have worked. Ugh, I don't know if this counts as me or not. And I don't know if that counts as damage. So, whatever. We'll see. Oh, it has magical attacks. That's exciting. So I'm gonna get hit with that. I hate it. Okay. Dang it! It chose the non-damage option! Okay, at least that one chose damage. I really don't like the flower fuzzy, so I'm gonna kill that. So how many times have I been hit? 4 times? Yeah. It does look like they're kissing us and falling in love. But in fact, it's they're falling in health points. The falling in flowers, though, is really funny. So I'm just gonna kill that one. So 2 more damages, please? Ugh. Nope. Did not get the action command for that. Also did not get it for that. Okay. All I could say is I really hope I'm fulfilling the condition, because that's the reason that this fight is so messy. That is the only reason why this fight is so messy. I'm gonna let myself have one more. Just in case. Nice! And I'll just get my health back while I'm doing it. That was good timing. Okay, random green fuzzy. Come here, dude. Okay. I think that Mario has been hit at least 4 times, and Gumbella's been hit. I'm not entirely clear on what has happened this combat. This is not my favorite one. Touch Dizzy get fuzzy. Thanks for the follow. Really nice to meet you. Thanks for stopping by. I think these fuzzies definitely got dizzy. Hi, Focus! Nice to see you here. How are you doing? We're getting unlucky with a lot of our fight conditions. Yes! My ranking rose, though. Yes! Oh. We're having a fun time. Oh yeah, there we go. So Jolene apparently brought us a piece of cake from a fan. And it's a piece of cake from a fan. And I'm not gonna eat it. Because not everybody is nice to me around here. So it looks tempting, but I'm not going to eat it. Let's just go. Let's just go fight again. Our next opponent will be the Magikoopa Masters. Now listen, son, in this battle, I want you to not attack. I want you not to attack for the first 3 turns, okay? Fans love it when their heroes make them sweat a bit. Am I right or am I right? Now get in there and bring home the bacon. So not attacking for 3 turns. Wow. So Poison Darth Frog, I know eat random cake because of spoilers. And the spoilers is, I don't remember if it's this one or if it's the next one or if it's like both simultaneously, but there's a cake that like poisons whoever eats it. And I don't know what happens if Mario eats it because I never have. But there's a bad cake because someone tries to poison me. Touch cake, get dead. Maybe. Maybe touch dizzy, get fuzzy. Potentially. I'm actually not sure if it just ends your game or what happens. But, like, if you don't eat it, someone else in the locker room does, and I think they get sick. I just don't remember if there were 2 pieces of cake or only 1, because I think, so we're gonna get to see if I'm right. I think what happens is after this match, we come back in, and it might be the blue-shelled Koopa because we've already fought him, but it might be somebody else. They basically say, it didn't look like you wanted it, so I ate it, your loss, and it was delicious. It was the best cake I've ever had. And then we have another match, and when we come back from that other match, they're in super amounts of pain and need to be hospitalized. And so, like, I think that's what happens, rather than there being two cakes. I think there's one cake, and there's just two moments where the cake matters. And in the time it took me to explain that, Mario and Goobella have both fallen asleep, which is great. So let's go fight some Magikoopas. This will be interesting, because not being able to attack for 3 turns is a long time when you're against high damage opponents. So I might just die. Oh, I also only have 1 mushroom. And I need to tattle on all of them. Hi, everybody! Offer them cake. Oop, that was at her. Okay, that one was at me, but I timed that wrong, apparently. Okay. So I still can't attack. Oh, no, I actually wanted that. Sorry, Puny. I just reacted. I didn't pay attention. No, I think I'm gonna wait 1 more. I'm gonna wave. I'm gonna tattle again. At least it's easy to keep track because I have 3 enemies that need to be tattled on, and I need 3 turns of non-attacking. Ooh, that's terrifying. Don't like it. Especially because I still can't attack. Wow, great. So then what I'm gonna do now, because Sweet Treat is not an attack, so I'm gonna do that for the 3rd turn. Hopefully regain a little. Hits a poison mushroom immediately. That would be me. Oh. Come on. Okay. I avoided a lot of the other poison mushrooms, though, and so that's good. Okay. Oh my gosh. Wow, I really do not have the timing of this defense. Okay. So now we need these guys to get gone really fast. I can only do 6 damage with the thing that I'm thinking. So, I can jump on all of them right now. So that gets them all on the ground, which is great. And I think, because I'm wearing the Power Plus... Oh, that was not aimed at me. That is a very good question, Poison Darth Frog. I am not sure. His defense is boosted. Oh, that explains it. I think, like, it's always things that you've seen, but it isn't always, like, whatever you fought last. It's kind of random as to whether it's good guys or bad guys in the audience, and it just seems to be, like, as you meet more enemies, there are more options of what's in your audience, and sometimes there's a mix. Some of it's dependent on what chapter you're in, because there's certain chapters where you, like, unlock new enemies, and so you're more likely, like, there's these ginormous pink bombs that, we're going to run into in one chapter, and they take up like 4 chairs. So sometimes like your audience is just really small as a result. Seriously? And then he gets to be electrified. So I can't even jump on him. Do this. Okay. At least I get a bingo. Not that that does much. So, Magikoopa's gonna die on the next turn, but gosh, has this combat ever been long because I couldn't attack for 3 turns? Ridiculous. But also, I think the conditions specifically and the way some of the conditions can really, like, wreck the strategy of this, I think that's why they give you a bed that you can just sleep in after every combat, because, like, now all of this is gonna reset. It doesn't matter that I almost died. It matters. I don't know how I'm gonna do with this one. The Bowser fight is not as easy as the Armored Harriers. Word on the street was that some mustache doofus was in Glitzville, and looky here, talk about perfect timing. Now with all these folks, get to watch me murderalize you. I don't think that's a word. Yeah, like, and not just that they're 3 buffers, they're 3 buffers with an attack of 4! Oh, it just wasn't fair. So first things first, sorry Goombella, I'm definitely gonna put you in front. $33-1. Okay. Let's do this again. Where I try and collect a little bit of health. Ugh. I hate that you can't see the poison mushrooms when they first, like... I really need the health more than I need anything else. Ugh. Okay, well at least I got the last one. So not ideal, but better than it could have been. And I'm hopeful. Okay. That was really cool that that worked. Oh no, a poison mushroom. Poison mushroom is a problem. I'm really bad at not hitting things. Okay, cool. Oh! 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 So, if anyone is curious about the strategy that I have now, Mario's health is low, and I only have 1 mushroom, and I do not have a life shroom. And although I think Bowser can attack whoever is behind, and things can fall on whoever's behind, he's more likely to attack whoever's at the front of the party, and I can swap my partner out for somebody else if her health gets low, and so I'm just sort of really hoping he doesn't attack Mario very much. Oh, and then he just ground pounds at me anyway. It is nice still that I don't need to think about conserving my health or my star power or firepower or anything because I know if I just make it through the combat. So as it turns out, that was a pretty good strategy because it did work to give me back a little bit of health and then to just cross my fingers and hope. So that was cool. Yeah, I love this line. Whew, that's our Gonzalez. He doesn't even bat an eye when some nut ambushes him. Oh, I definitely was batting some eyes. I was definitely doing that. But I guess Mario didn't turn a hair. Okay. So I did say I thought Bowser was going to pop in, and he then did. So that's where we are at. Ugh. The fights do get harder in the major leagues, so I should have expected this, but also that was just rough. Wow, that was Bowser, right? Jeepers, who would have thought he'd show his face hair? Hey, you, Gonzalez, since you didn't want that cake, I ate it. Best cake I ever had, man. Sprinkles, frosting, the works. You're an idiot. So I was right that he eats the cake. And so now we'll see if I'm right that he starts feeling really sick. I think the thing that is the craziest to me is I was also right about which random NPC ate the cake. And so that's kind of neat. My memory is frightening sometimes. Okay, but again, since I barely squeaked by that Bowser fight, I'm gonna save before I do anything else. So there aren't any messages from X. The only thing that happened is that that guy ate our cake, so we're gonna get another match. We're fixing for a fight, huh? Well, alrighty then. Your next opponent will be ranked 4 in the Glitz Pit. Crawdaddy. Now listen, son. In this battle, I want you to avoid using any of them their special moves. I think the crowd's craving a nice long battle at its simplest and finest. Now get in there and don't go a grandstanding. So we again can't use our best move, but that's okay. Sometimes we have to use special moves and sometimes we're not allowed to, so it's fine to me if I have to reserve my star energy. But it does mean that I can't cheat and heal myself. So I'm gonna have to be careful. Okay, so Crawdaddy has a spear. And it is very possible to me that occasionally you can't use jump attacks and occasionally you can't use like ground attacks depending on which way the spear is pointing. Kimenzel, thank you for redeeming Hydrate for 69 channel points. Nice. I'm going to take a sip of my delightful lemonade from my wonderful glass with poutine and a pizza on it. Thank you for that, Kimenzo. And then I'm going to tattle on this Dark Craw. $20 health, 6 attack, which is a lot. And if you jump on it when the spear is pointing up, it would hurt. There's someone in the crowd with a super mushroom and I want it, so I did not beat them up, which is great. So his spear is pointing up, which means it will hurt me. But that's okay. I can do 6 damage too. Oof. And then I'm going to swap to someone who can actually attack him from the side, as opposed to a jump-based attack. Oof. Wow, these fights really hit different when you don't have to conserve your flower points for any reason at all. Ta-da! Here we be. Oh, okay, Menzel, no, what are you doing to me? Nobody else with a strong opinion, I think, is currently present in chat, which means I don't know if I want to be the deciding factor on your question. What were you thinking? Did I not try the German last time and it came out kind of French? Auf Wiedersehen, wie geht's es Ihnen? Was machen Sie? Okay. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Ein bisschen. My German accent, she is French more than German, but I try. The hawk guy, Poison Dark Frog, yes. The hawk guy is the German French mash of whatever this sort of thing is. I do not have great practice with this. I need more Henning Wehn in my life. I am the German spy in France. Yes. It's interesting because I have some training in German, but it is very Austrian, and it has a gentle accent that is not present in German. So this is what you get. Thank you for your redemption of voice acting, K. Menzel, for German, and whatever this mess is as a result. Thank you for that. So here is our fight money, says Jorlene. Okay, we take another nap, and we get back some health. Oh, but our pocket is beeping first, so we check our pocket first. Go to the telephone booth on the pavilion from X. Oh, it's from X again. Telephone booth. Pavilion? Does he mean outside? So, I did point out when we were doing our exploring at the beginning of the chapter last week, there is a phone booth. So, we are going to go look for it. But quickly, yes, that is fine. So we go look for phone booth. Oh! That was very interesting timing on your redemption, Caleb. That's good timing, you pudgy little punk. Uncle Rockhawk's got some advice for you. If you keep stealing the spotlight from me, you're gonna enter a world of hurt. Quit making such a splash if you value your puny life. That is appropriate. What a creep. How dare he threaten us like that? Talk about low class. Wait, he threatened us? You think that hate mail came from old chicken legs? Well, who knows? One thing's for sure, we gotta watch our step from here on out. You're welcome. So, we go find a phone booth, and then we return. There is so much happening in this stream. So many interesting things. Oh, look! We have a poster! Look at it. We are now important enough to be on a poster. Is that not exciting? Fancy. Oh! Oh no, I am still in German. Hello, Kaz. Menzel, I take a little break for a second from the voice acting if this is okay. Hello, Kaz! Hi! I saw you were streaming and I was like, if he's still streaming when I finish, I might raid him, but you beat me to it! Thank you so much for stopping by! It's so wonderful to see you! Thank you for the raid, and so welcome, raiders! My name's Lady QEW. I'm a casual gamer by nature. I just play what I like, and sometimes I play it very thoroughly. So we're doing a run-through. Speedrunning the raid. Yes. Do I remember how to dab? I'm not sure I do. There you go, Kaz. Have a quick dab from me. Live. Just for you. So I'm doing a casual playthrough right now of Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. We're in Chapter 3. We're doing some wrestling. This is a very interesting chapter if you've never played it before. I know the art. I could do, I don't know. I don't know how dabs work. It's fine. Too powerful. I would have broken Twitch if I'd actually dabbed. Yeah, but anyway, I'm doing a casual playthrough of Thousand Year Door. We haven't really hit the part where I start grinding for 100% yet, so you're at least here at the interesting part. There's lots of weird extras that we could get up to, and we're having lots of fun. So right now, we're dealing with trying to work our way up in the ranks of this wrestling ring so that we can fight for the champ belt, which isn't that important anymore, but we're still doing it because it advances the plot. We thought we would get a crystal star, but as it turns out we won't, so now we're not sure where it is. But since then, we've been emailed by someone calling themselves X, who says they know things about the crystal star, and we've been emailed by somebody else who's threatening us to stay out of their business. So we just have lots of people emailing us. And someone gave us a cake, but we didn't eat it, so someone stole that from us. And right now, we're just going to the phone booth because we've been told to go to the phone booth. So that's what we're doing. That's the update. And also, occasionally, I do weird voices for the NPCs, so enjoy. Kaz, it's all good. You do you, boo. And K-Mans will make no promises here. Hashtag spoilers. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by, Kaz. Thank you everybody who is here. Yeah, just thanks for staying as long as you do. And happy to have y'all here. So we're going to take a look at what we can find. This is where the phone booth is. And very interestingly, unlike the first time we came here, there is a key here. And so helpfully this is telling me, oh sorry, I need to switch back. K-Menzel redeemed my channel point reward voice acting and requested German, and so I'm just going to warn you all before I shift back into that. My German accent is very French. Hello, Sir Hawk. Nice to have you here. So I will attempt to finish the voice acting redemption from K-Menzel. I apologize to anybody with German backgrounds. Is not very German, but I try. So we have a key, and it tells us this key is for a storage room. Then we get a message, go to the storage room next to Grubber's office from X. So we do that. We go there. Because that is plot. Oh, Petulant Cobra! Hello! Thank you very much for your unlurk. That was a fantastic entrance. Good performance check from you. Swag. Oh, I don't know how many minutes it was before I stopped, and so I do maybe one more minute of the weird German. It's very helpful. K-Menzel redeemed the German voice acting just before Rockhawk showed up, who is my vaguely German, vaguely French character, and so it was very appropriate. Huh, this cutscene. I switch back now. So you're telling me that you have no idea who got inside. What do we pay you for? I'm awfully sorry, Miss Jolene. I heard a noise in there, but couldn't find nothing. Fine. Leave the rest of this matter to me. Go back to your post. And listen to me carefully. Do not ever tell anyone of this, or I'll have your job. Jolene is the administrator. She shows up at weird times and in weird places for weird reasons. I'm not sure if she likes this very much. You, Mr. Gonzalez, this is highly inappropriate. What business do you have here? Please, I must ask you to stay out of places where you have no business being. But then, like, despite the fact that she just straight up threatened us, she also then straight up left. So we're just gonna go in. Oh, my favorite! Ooh, we meet again, you husky mustache, don't you? You again, Miss Flirt-a-lot? Are you following us or what? You know, security heard you bungling around in here. It was you, right? Oh, please. No one heard me. I'm the best mouse burglar of all time. I'm silent. It's quite obvious that something else must have been monkeying about in here. Please. I am, like, so sure. Hush. All you need to know is I've taken what I needed, and now I'll be on my way. As for the rest, help yourself to whatever you like. And now we must part again, my sweet mustache man. As usual, are you, like, the biggest floozy ever, or what? I almost forgot, my sweet. This arena holds many secrets, you know? You should be very careful, lest you end up like some of those poor souls upstairs. And with that, goodbye, my delectable hunk of cheese. We shall meet again. So for anyone who's never played this game before, this is Ms. Mouse. She did introduce herself to us ages and ages and ages ago. She is an optional party member. So I'm not sure when we unlock it, but at some point we unlock a trouble that lets us meet her and, like, adopt her as one of our own, and I'm very excited for it. What's with that burglar rat? I swear I'm gonna headbonk her if she doesn't watch it. But whatever. What do you think she meant about some poor souls upstairs? Find the staircase switch to reach the attic from X. The staircase switch? What, is there supposed to be a staircase in here? So, just for those who were not present at the time, last Thursday when I was streaming, we talked to Bandy Andy, who is a random NPC. He's like a thief bandit type thing. It's fine. And he told us a bunch of secrets. And one of the things he told us is that there was a room in the wrestling ring that had a second floor but no stairs. And I believe that was a hint to this room. So, like I said, he doesn't tell you very important things, but they are all applicable. So I think there was a man-eating toilet. There was noises from the inside of the ring. There was something weird about Grubba and Mr. Lean. Sometimes fighters go missing. There's a few back and forth things. Anyway, so what we need to do here, and I'll just demonstrate here, is we need to reveal that these things are not what they look like. So Flurry's awesome wind powers, she's a delight, reveal that these pretty little boxes are just skins. And behind them, they're blocks. And you can just break them. So that's our example. But interestingly enough, I'm pretty sure you can't break them if you haven't, like, revealed that they're fake. Ooh, that's usually the noise of we're finding something. Oh, I can only go straight to the side. That's fine. So we get rid of the skin. We break everything in the room, which is not very quiet at all. And then we hit the switch. And with the really cool paper effect, suddenly staircase? Suddenly staircase. Anyway. So that was Flurry's helpfulness. We have located the stairs. Ooh, I want this. I want this. And this door is locked. And this way is somewhat blocked, but I see a block we can destroy. So what do? Well, we have to somehow get from there to here. So let's see if I can do it without just falling off this time. So this is our wonderful friend Stronkt, named by chat. Stealthy French-German spy. And he can carry us across small gaps like that. We also have a better hammer that lets us twist up and just destroy things. Oh, cool. Well, that's something that I definitely want. Hey, Stronkt. Let's do that thing again. Cool. So there's a hole here, and there's a thing with a key over there. I hear noises. We're gonna do some eavesdropping. How do I do a Western accent again? I do not remember. So you didn't find hide or hair of nobody in the storage room? That what you're saying? Yes, Mr. Grubba, it appeared to be secure. Don't worry about it, sir. I've taken the necessary precautions. It was most likely just a rat or something. Well, no big deal either way. Ain't nothing in there we'd miss too much anyway. Thanks for staying on top of this, Jolene. Hey, and by the way, any word on King K? I'm afraid we still don't know the whereabouts of King K, Mr. Grubba, and so I deleted his spot on our roster, per regulations. The Glitz Pit no longer has any official connection to KPP, aka King K. I have, of course, taken the same steps with all the fighters who have gone missing. Oh, fighters have sure been going missing a lot lately. That's the 5th this year. What in tarnation's going on? I even heard some security idiots saying the pit's cursed. I doubt that, sir, but I certainly don't understand the disappearances. Well, for the time being, tell the other fellas that King K headed on home for a spell. If word gets out about missing fighters, it sure ain't gonna be good for business. No siree. Nasty rumors have a way of sending folks running to the hills. Know what I mean? I mean... I know Run to the Hills. It's impossible. Really awful. And that is a reference for K. Menzel. I understand completely, Mr. Grubba. I'll take care of everything, sir. You know, Jolene, you're a dang fine manager, but you just plumb disappear sometimes. I gotta know, where in the world do you go, darling? Mr. Grubba, I know you're my boss, but I don't believe that's any of your business. Easy, didn't mean to pry now. How about this, then? Heard of the Crystal Star? No. I've never heard of such a thing, Mr. Grubba. Okie doke. Well, I appreciate your time, Ms. Jolene. You go ahead and run along now, you hear? Well, if this ain't a fine how do you do? Seems like good fighters are a dying breed. That wild child Gonzales is just about the only draw I still got round here. Psst! Mario, you listening to this? This whole missing fighter thing stinks of funny business. And here I just thought that King K retired and headed back to his hometown. What in the hay? Dan Seelin is spooking me. Hey, somebody up there? Speak. Oh, Nelly. Just a little old mouse. Here I am thinking someone's up there peeping. I gotta relax. Take some yoga classes or something. Yep. Well, back to the ring. Phew. Boy, that was close. Did you catch how Grubba just came out of left field with that crystal star bit? Jolene was acting totally weird, right? I'm betting she knows something. Anyway, for now, we'd better get out of here before someone finds us. So I can't go back the- oh my gosh. I did not mean to do that. I can't go back the way I came, but I do have this nifty handy-dandy skill that turns me to paper, so I can drop down this grate. And I end up back in the storage room. So that was a nice little side adventure that we took to learn some more plot. And to be stealthy. And thankfully nobody caught us. So we're gonna save. Oops. We've already done that. We don't need to do it twice. But I mean better safe than sorry. Okay. Dude's still there. My health is still fine. So, we're just gonna keep going. We'll reserve a match. Well, boy howdy, fixin' for a fight. Your next opponent will be ranked 3 in the Glitz Pit, Hamma Bama and Flare. Now listen, son, in this battle, I want you to use at least one special move, okay? The crowd needs something flashy, you catch my drift? Give them a good show. Now get in there and blow the roof off, son. So, for those who aren't familiar with this game, thank you, Poison Darth Frog, I thought it was funny. We have conditions that go with some of the combats in this. So my condition this time is use a special move, which is good, because Hamma Bama and Flare are actually kind of difficult to beat. The biggest difficulty is if I want to tattle on all of them, I need to survive 3 turns. Somehow. So let's see how that goes. My plan, which may not work, is I'm going to use the multi-bounce attack to bring them all down a little bit in terms of health. And then oh, okay. And then I'm probably going to defend on this turn because I want there to be 3 opportunities for tattles. But after I defend on this turn, I'm going to try using my star move. Bromerang. Yes. I can't do Italian. K-Mezzo, you've never heard me try an Italian accent. You're cheating. It's me, Mario. You can't do Italian without offending the world. Oh, this is awful. Spaghetti, lasagna. I defend. This is tight. Now for the tactics. Earth the tremor. I don't know Italian accents, dude. Ooh, screwed up. I'm only gonna do 5 damage. That is unfortunate. Oh, this is close. That was supposed to do more damage. But we is okay. 1, 2, 3. Wahahaha. And we won. And we have offended all of Italy. Hey Menzel, thank you for redeeming Beaver Gun. Fangs? I do not have fangs. Pick a different item. Bow. Let's go with this one. So I put on a bow for the Beaver Gun redemption. Is a Pikachu. And we have a printer next to me. This is your last warning. Stop snooping around about the crystal star. Great. Our angry pen pal again. He sure seems to have a lot of information. Thank you, Poison Darth Frog, for redeeming Beaver Gun. We have ears. You are right. Okay. I need 1 second. 1 second. I have a pointy ear on this side. And then I have another pointy ear. And a very limited Italian accent. Is bad. Oh. There. Oh. And we have pointy ears available. And we need some help. So we take a nap, a siesta if you will. After the lunch, it's time for a nap. The fights, they are getting more difficult. So we save more often. Okay, the timer, it says that voice acting was redeemed 5 minutes ago. So I'm gonna drop the Italian, please and thank you. And for anybody new around here, technically, you're supposed to redeem it for an accent that you've heard me use on an NPC. But I am kind of game to try things. Sir Hawk, thank you for redeeming Hydrate for 69 channel points. Nice. So I will enjoy my lemonade. And then I will reserve a match. Humenzel, thank you for redeeming Hydrate for 69 channel points. Nice. I'm gonna take a drink from the second cup, just to be sassy. I always have 2 cups. Humenzel, thank you for redeeming Hydrate for 69 channel points. Okay. I'll take a drink from a third cup. I will put something in it. You give it right here. I don't even care. This is gonna taste awful. Thank you, Humenzel, for redeeming Hydrate and assisting me with finding a third cup for the sass. I do not know what kind of tea you had in there, but it doesn't mix that well with lemonade. I am hydrating so hard, Sir Hawk. You are right. Well, our next opponent will be ranked 2 in the Glitz Pit Chomp Country. Oh, that's what that was. Okay. So Jasmine Green Tea Lemonade isn't awful, but the flavor compatibility was not there because it wasn't deliberate. And I think that was the main problem. Now listen, son, in this battle, I want you to let your enemy damage you 5 times, okay? It's just so dang boring when a match is too one-sided. You hear what I'm saying to you? Hyperdream. So this is going to be difficult because I now do not quite have enough health, I think, to manage. Oh, there are 2 pieces of cake! There are 2 pieces of cake. I'm still not gonna eat it. Eat that poison. I'm not gonna eat that poison. So we're about to face Chain Chomps. I'm gonna need to let them damage me 5 times. And that is probably gonna be more than my total health. So I'm gonna have to heal at least once. And then I'm still gonna have like actual combat with them afterwards. So this is gonna be fun, is what I'm saying. At least Quake Hammer exists. So there's 2 of them, which means I can't kill them until the 3rd round of combat. And it's still, I think it's pretty clear now. I think what we learned the last time we had this was that your partner counts, because I'm pretty sure Mario only got hit 4 times last time, and Goombella or Koops or somebody got hit once. So we're gonna use the health of our partner to make this possible, I think. So this is a red chomp, 6 health, 5 attack, 3 defense. Yeah, that one! Its attacks are so powerful, we could be in a world of hurt if we don't beat it fast. And we have to let it hurt us 5 times. Okay, so what I'm gonna do... Oops. is I'm gonna Quake Hammer a few times. Because that is a very effective... Oh dear. Ooh dear. Okay, that's slightly better. But still problematic. Which is fine. We'll just get somebody else. So, we've been damaged twice. Oh. Well, that's a shame. So, 3, 4. So I only need to take damage 1 more time. I don't know if this will work. Yes, it will. So, I need him to hit me. I am not doing anything. Okay. Cool. We might live. Bucket, get dizzy. Yes, exactly. Okay. So I don't think we died, which is great. Ha 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 ha. And our ranking did go up, so that did work. Oh, I don't like that one. Having to use 2 different partners to, like... Incidentally, darling, did you notice this poor soul on the floor? Body went numb. Stupid cake. Hate cake. Never eat cake again. I dare say that cake was poisoned. Had we eaten it, we'd have ended up like that poor fellow there. So Poison Darth Frog, that is actually a fantastic question, because no, it doesn't mean that only Rockhawk is left. Rockhawk is the champion. You have to be ranked 1 in order to challenge the champion. So we still have to defeat the person who is ranked 1, which is this guy, who is the NPC that we saw Rockhawk fighting at the beginning. So we have to be rank 1, and then when we're rank 1, we can challenge for the champ belt. Which means we might be doing the challenge for the champ belt on Thursday, because I do not think I will have time. Oh, I really should be, like, going and buying items again. Yeah, it makes sense, but it definitely confused me the first time I played. Oh, hi, good cat! Welcome! Thanks for being here. We're fighting our way up through the major leagues. We're rank 2 right now, which is very cool, and I am being reminded that I have had to use some items in order to make it this far, and so I should probably pick up items again. And yeah, that's where we're at. We make friends, we influence people, we learn things from X, we spy, we German-French spy. That's a thing that happened. Okay. Do I have another life shroom is actually very important information for me to... I do not have another life shroom. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take a couple mushrooms then. If that question is for me, good cat, not bad. Stream's been pretty good so far. We've been pretty successful. We have not been very lucky at all with the conditions on our fights, which has made some of them much more difficult than they needed to be, followed by like double combats where we had to let our enemy damage us 5 times and then fight 2 sets of enemies instead of 1 without a break in between and things like that. So it's been complicated, but I have thus far managed to be successful too, which is good, I think. I think it's good. Okay, so we have a couple more mushrooms, which is good, because we're tending to lose a lot of health right now. We have Goombella out, which we need because I need to learn about that guy. And so we will reserve our match. Well, boy, howdy, fixin' for a fight. Your next opponent will be the Kubernator. Now listen, son. In this battle, I want you to avoid using your jump. No jumping whatsoever. I want to see a pure test of power without none of that flouncing around. You get me? Now get in there and hand out a whooping or 2. So this is actually the luckiest we've gotten all streams so far, because he is made of spikes, which means I can't jump on him anyway. So I wasn't gonna. But still, it's nice all the same that that's going to be fulfilling a condition. My strategy currently is going to be Quake Hammer to see if that knocks him over. And then to see whether or not he can attack me from the ground. Like those other really annoying Koopas can. But I'm not sure he can. Because if I can knock him to the ground with Quake Hammer... Nice. That means I'll be able to use Goombella to head bonk him, which is not a jump attack, technically. Oh, after it charges up, its next attack will be devastating. And apparently its eyes are red because it doesn't get much sleep. So that exists. And we get a bingo when we don't need it. Bradley Kubernator. You know what, Poison Darth Frog? I don't think his first name is ever decided, so I accept this. I accept this headcanon. This is gonna be such an easy fight because her head bonk counts as a jump for the purpose of keeping enemies on the ground, but not for the purpose of like Mario's jump attack. Which means I can keep him stun-locked on the ground without having to do anything, really. Okay, so based on what I've been noticing, yes, having more badges was great. However, if I want to fight Rockhawk and survive, I probably need more health. So I'm gonna give myself some more health. Oh, I'm a B-list star! So my crowd and the stage are gonna get bigger, guys! Also, I got 2 levels in this stream. This is a very, like, there's a lot of fights, so it's very concentrated level ups for this part, which is kind of crazy. And so I am rank 1, which means probably there's going to be a little bit of plot. Hey, that's another male? What do you think? Our ex-friend or the haterator? Remove the Great Gonzalez posters in the lobby. From X. Oh, X again, huh? Okay. I still don't trust this guy, but I guess maybe it's a clue? Something's behind your posters in the lobby, huh? Alright, I guess we gotta head to the lobby then. So I think because of the level up, everybody's doing good. Except for the fact that I'm gonna need Flurry to remove the posters in the lobby. Oh boy! So again, despite the complexity of some of the conditions, we are there. We are ranked 1, which is fabulous. We're going to do a little bit of poster hunting to see if we can get some plot out of the way. Which, you know, is always fun. There are a lot of posters in the lobby. Okay, so there was 1 poster the last time we came out, but apparently now we're really popular. Like, really popular. Sir Hawk, you have no idea, especially, like, when you look at... Anyway, she's lovely. This is Flurry. She's great. She's made of cloud. Technically. Technically. So I don't think she's a ghost. I think she's a cloud person, and yep. Yep. She also doesn't understand the meaning of consent because the first time we met her, she kissed us even after we shook our heads no. So Focus, that's a great question. I'm not sure I have an official name. I've been calling her Bun because... It's actually a very silly reason, but I'm going to share it anyway. Ooh, another storage key. Oh, that opens a door in the storage room. I know what that is. Is she Welsh? She is not Welsh. But thank you. So I've been calling her Bun because Kay Menzel and I, like, just for fun with each other on weekends, we play Rock Band sometimes. And when we started Rock Band 2, we had to name our band. Like, we started Rock Band 1, like, a year and a half ago or something, like ages and ages and ages ago. But yes. But when we started Rock Band 2, we had to come up with a name for our band, and just as a joke, because his channel mascot is a raccoon called Tux, I said Tux and Bun, because at the time I was developing what I wanted my emotes to be. And Tux and Bun just sounds so cute that I'm like, it doesn't really matter that just means the bunny's name is Bun to me. Because I get to be like, if we ever, I don't know, in my brain I'm like, if I could get a blanket with like the two of them on it, I'd just be like, it's my Tux and Bun blanket. Isn't it cute? Like, I think that would be adorable. Streamer plays video games off stream. Kim Ansel, you are one to talk. I play video games on your channel sometimes. Which, yeah, is still on stream, but you know what? Shh. Yeah, we're hugging each other, just being cute together. I don't know. They're just so cute. Whatever could that key be for? Well, thankfully I know, because there was a locked door in the storage room, and I remember. And so X is telling us to go to the second floor of the storage room. So I'm just gonna... I don't know who I need out, so my default is kind of Goombella. Must protect. So we broke into the storage room earlier. We were told by Jolene to stay away from there. But we didn't, because she told us to stay away from there and then she just left. Which makes no sense to me. 100% focus. Save stream for the grinding. So this door was locked, which means we're gonna open it, and we're gonna see what we learn. Oh, I recognize this setup. We need ourselves stronked. And I recognize this. Thank you. So we're gonna use our special new attack. Oh my gosh. What happened here? Bandy Andy and King K? Gonzalez, listen to me. Man, don't get near the ring when no one's around. Oh. Andy, stay with us, okay? What do you mean, don't get near the ring? Okay, I'm not sure if they're gonna tell us. I don't think I'm gonna make it. This literally might be all that we get. These guys are really good cats. Thank you for that redemption of bangers on demand. You single-handedly will make it so that I have to change the channel points for that one. Thank you for redeeming that. Bangers on demand means for the next few minutes we sing-song our words, which means Paper Mario the Musical Part 2. So, this is difficult because I don't actually remember what I'm supposed to do. Petulant Cobra, thank you for that redemption of voice acting for a Canadian accent. I'm going to choose to continue with my Canadian accent, eh? A boot? But I enjoy the use of points. Oh, I think I have remembered what I'm supposed to do, because here is Jolene and she's spying on us. Sir Hawk, thank you for redeeming Hydrate for 69 channel points. Nice. Hey Manso, thank you for redeeming. Keep doing what you're doing, Fiend Sip. I will allow this once, but perhaps not again. And I look forward to your meeting, good cat, I suppose. She has spotted us, oh no! Whoa! Did you see that? I don't know if I can do a Southern Valley girl in sing-song. Whoa. Did you see that, Mario? Was that Jolene? What the heck is going on? So appropriate! Well, let's find out what the heck is going on. We could go out that way, but instead, let us try the door, like usual. Sneaky secrets. Sneaky secrets. I think that may be all. That is most likely the only thing that we can do before the champion fight. What are my items like? What are my badges like? What is anything like? Earthquake will not help me, but we'll keep it. Power plus, Quake Hammer, damage dodge. Thank you for the clip. Multi-bounce, power smash. I will not need this one. There is only one fighter. Let us try close call. That may be all that I can plan. It may be better to have a different badge. What do we think? We have Power plus P right now, which gives an extra damage to my partner, but we could have Quick Change if we wanted, and Quick Change allows me to swap my partner without taking a turn. And when we fight a boss, fighting a boss involves lots of switchings of partners because we have to start with Goombella, and from Goombella, eventually she will die, I expect. So we will change to another partner with different skills, perhaps, or just swap out low health. What do we think? Do we want the damage or do we want the swapping? Or do we have no opinion? I will think on that. Did I save? Did I save? Always save. Save before doing weird things. Alright. Thank you, Poison Darth Frog. Your perspective makes sense to me. We will take Quick Change. This was a triumph. I'm making a note here, huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. I could sing the whole thing, but that might be a problem for copyright. I would hope I get no strikes on my channel. So, from this point on, our next step is the championship fight to continue the chapter. It is already past my usual time. I think perhaps I've already exhausted the bangers on demand, so you get a little extra, good cat. So, we're gonna take a pause here before we start a really long drawn out challenging fight. And I'm back on Thursday to try that one. So if you're new here, if you don't know, if you need the reminder, I usually stream Monday and Thursday afternoons my time, 2 p.m. EST. And so I will be back on Thursday with more Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, where hopefully I will become the champion of this wrestling arena. Potentially even after that, finding a crystal star and ending a chapter. Who knows? We'll see. But for now, I'm really grateful to all of you who came to hang out. It was a lovely Mario Monday afternoon. And I'm just going to take a quick look. Aww. Well, that's so sweet. Thank you, good cat, for the 500 bits. You're welcome. I really don't mind that one. It's kind of fun. I sort of meant it to be less actual singing, but I like it. I like where we're at. I like where we be. So if you are willing to hang out for a little bit, we are going to pop over to Jordy Kai for Rage. She's playing Final Fantasy XIV online, which looks fun, and she is lovely, so I'm always happy to stop by and say hi. Oh gosh, K Menzel, thank you for the 100 bits. Very, very sweet. So if you guys feel like coming back, I would always love to see you, but for now, you can keep it cute and enjoy your day.